When we think about environmental justice and air quality, there's a really large body of research, both from folks at UBC and folks at other universities all over the world, that have shown that our most socially and materially deprived communities are frequently exposed to disproportionate levels of air pollution. And we would call that environmental injustice. PLUME van stands for the Portable Laboratory for Understanding Human-Made Emissions. It's an air pollution lab on wheels. And what makes it really special is that unlike a fixed air quality monitoring station, it can go to where the sources are, and also it can sample while it goes there.
Inside the van, we have a collection of instruments that measure different types of air pollutants. And we're going to use the van to bring these instruments to locations where it's difficult to install more expensive instruments, and we can kind of map the air pollution in a city with the van. The van needs 2 people all the time to be operated. One person is, of course, driving the van. The other one is responsible for checking the instruments if they are running okay and checking the results of the instruments on the computer. As we move the van, we can see in real time the concentration of multiple pollutants, and with that we can have an idea about the air quality in a specific location.
It measures some of the standard criteria air contaminants. Those are things that are regulated, like carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, ozone. These are all primary constituents of smog. It also measures some other interesting pollutants like volatile organic compounds, very, very small ultrafine particles, and the size distribution of those ultrafine particles. We acquired a methane instrument in it for any fugitive methane from natural gas, and a black carbon instrument for looking at the very sooty component of particulate matter, which is really important from a climate perspective. We're building a map of not just people's experience of cannabis-related odor, but also any agricultural odor, industrial odor, chemical odor. And the PLUME van can actually go and sample air quality in those odor hotspots, so we can better understand, what is the relationship between odor and air pollution. We're trying to build out our understanding of the community's experience of odor, which is typically treated more so like a nuisance than it is like an actual air quality problem. So if we can start drawing links between air pollutants and odor, that would be really exciting. If we can start publishing maps of linked air quality and odor, that would be really exciting. And obviously continuing to engage with policymakers who are partners in almost every project that I work on to help make sure that the knowledge is disseminated and people can understand it, and then maybe next steps can be taken.